किसी की लिमिटेशन है, couple of $1,000 से वो कुछ करना चाहती हैं, क्या आपके पास ऐसे आइडियाज हैं?
कोई इतनी रॉकेट साइंस नहीं है और प्लस विशफुल थिंकिंग भी नहीं होनी चाहिए. डू नॉट लिसन टू द पीपल हु आर नॉट रियली सक्सेसफुल बट दे टॉक बिग.
If there is a will, there is a way.
If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. How people can invest with us in US and how they can flip houses in US.
You know, Stan, it's not only guys who's been in investment and all that. Our viewers are, half of them are female viewers, and they also wanna, with their limitations, they wanna find out what are the ways they can go about investment and make some money as a residual basis on the side. You have something for them also on a plate so that they can also be a part of these podcasts and they can learn some new venues and non-traditional way of investment.
I was going to use this word, non-traditional way. Yeah, absolutely. There are so many ways, and when we stick to only one thing, right? For example, if someone is in the restaurant business, right, and you see somebody, okay, they have 5 franchise or 6 or 7 and all that, and you are seeing them, they are flourishing, right? They are successful. Then it is not only one place to put your all eggs in there. So you got to see with the broader mind that real estate is not only one market. Restaurant is, food industry is not only one market. Then flipping houses is not only one market. Cryptocurrency is not only in one market. You got to see that what works for you better.
That's right.
So for example, as you said, there are females, they also want to be part of this venue, and I welcome them.
Just to interrupt you, since we are discussing this particular part of our conversation, since there are a lot of homemakers, their preferred language is Urdu. If you wanna answer this particular question in Urdu, so that the more audience we can reach out to more people and they
yes,
can,
absolutely, we can definitely do.
तो क्या आप उनको छोटे से अमाउंट में, अगर किसी की लिमिटेशन है कि जी वो couple of $1,000 से वो कुछ करना चाहती हैं, तो वो कैसे, क्या आपके पास ऐसे आइडियाज़ हैं जिनसे वो कुछ हासिल
कर सकती हैं? तो अजीज़ भाई, लेडीज़ हों या जेंट्स हों, अगर किसी के पास में लिमिटेशंस हैं, राइट, रिगार्डलेस ऑफ दिस, और वो चाहते हैं कि भाई घर बैठ के ये चीज़ को, यानी कि वो इन्वेस्ट करें और कुछ ना कुछ उनको अर्निंग आनी शुरू हो जाए, तो उसके लिए में कोई इतनी रॉकेट साइंस नहीं है और प्लस विशफुल थिंकिंग भी नहीं होनी चाहिए. विशफुल थिंकिंग इज़ कि भाई जी हसनैन ने बोल दिया कि $10,000 इसमें इन्वेस्ट कर लो और पर महीने का 1,000 आ जाएगा. दैट्स नॉट गोना हैपन. ये नहीं होने वाला. प्लस इसके लिए में हम जो अपने गेस्ट आगे लेके आएंगे, उनमें से हम फीमेल्स को भी लेके आएंगे, उन एंटरप्रेन्योर्स को लेके आएंगे जिन्होंने स्क्रैच से स्टार्ट किया एंड टुडे वेयर दे आर. तो वो हमारी फीमेल्स के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा मोटिवेशनल ये होगा कि हम सक्सेसफुल लोगों को लेके आएँ. हम उन लोगों को, और मैं इसके ऊपर मैं एक और चीज़ ऐड करूँगा, I will strongly recommend that do not listen to the people who are not really successful but they talk big. They look flashy, the big cars and all that. Maybe they are renting it out, right? You see the true face of the person. They will be humble, they will be down to earth, they will not be saying that don't care about your relatives, don't care about the community, take care of yourself and then you will see the success. That is, in my opinion, that's not the success. You can have everybody around you, right, with the positive mind, with the right direction, with the good education. If you don't know what is your direction, if you don't know where you are going, and if you don't see yourself in that shoes, then that cup of tea is not for you.
That's right.
तो आपको ये भी देखना है कि भाई आप किस चीज़ में कंफर्टेबल हो. आप ऐसे ही एक रेस्टोरेंट का स्टार्ट कर दो कि भाई जी रेस्टोरेंट में बड़े पैसे हैं, केटरिंग में बड़े पैसे हैं, उसके बाद में आपने इसके सारे प्रोज एंड कॉन्स भी देखने हैं, राइट. यू हैव टू सी कि भाई क्या पॉजिटिव क्या नेगेटिव है. और देयर इज़ नो वे कि आप एक प्रॉपरली परफेक्ट वे से फॉर्म्ड आइडियाज़ के साथ में स्टार्ट करो. मेरा इसके ऊपर में कहना ये होगा कि भाई जब आपने एक स्टडी कर लिया किसी चीज़ को और आपके दिल में ये आ गया है कि भाई जी मैं ये चीज़ कर सकता हूँ और मैं ये चीज़ कर सकती हूँ, फिर आपने राइट और लेफ्ट नहीं देखना, तब आपने हार्ड वर्क करना है.
That's right. Yeah. If there is a will, there is a way. That's how they say it. So,
and also they say that if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So your planning has to be right. और जब planning right है ना, तो don't worry about it that there will be hiccups in life. It's sometimes it's a zigzag, right? Sometimes it's a roller coaster. Everybody is different, right? Some people, they like to have the smooth ride, but then if there is not risk involved, then definitely you are not going to see those results as well.
That's right.
So my belief is in this: if you are ready to take risks, and when they say calculated risk, okay, it depends on the personality.
That's right.
But your direction, you should know ahead of time that this is where I want to be.
That's wonderful. आजकल आपने ये भी देखा कि इन्वेस्टमेंट के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से लोग डिस्करेज इसलिए हैं कि मॉर्गेज रेट्स बहुत ज़्यादा हाई हैं. व्हेन इट कम्स टू ओवरऑल रियल एस्टेट एंड इन्वेस्टमेंट इंडस्ट्री, नॉर्थ अमेरिका की मार्केट को आप कि इट्स कनेक्टेड विद यूएस मार्केट. Canadian market completely impact all the time with US market, and US market is right now is very, very stable. It's not going up. How you see this is going to transform Canadian market over time? Where you see next year, this year?
जी, मैं इसके ऊपर मैं ये कहूँगा, बहुत ही अच्छा क्वेश्चन है आपका, and that leads me to another subject which is, हम इसको भी अब कवर करेंगे इंशाल्लाह. As we are approaching towards our next episode and all that how people can invest with us in US.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay.
And how they can flip houses in US.
Yeah, it's a huge industry there.
So I'm already in talk with different people who are very successful in US.
Right.
They are big developers, and that is going to play a big role.
Right.
So stay tuned for that.
That's wonderful.
And also when you talk about the real estate market in Canada overall, I would say that as you have seen that the inflation is going down. Hopefully it will be going down
further,
more and more. And interest rates has gone down.
Yes.
And that has a huge impact. That will be having a huge impact in real estate market as well as in all the markets.
That's
For
right.
example, I will just share that in restaurant we used to go about a year before, and you used to get the bill of $250, and now you almost get like $400. So that give or take, it's about like you see 30%
Increase.
So and that has
Impacted.
that has impacted a lot in people's life, right? The groceries has gone up and all that, but it is coming down. I can see that, and we gotta have the positive mindset. We should be hopeful that the things will be going towards betterment,
Right.
and the things will be going to change. And I know that there used to be मेरी बहनों की तरफ से, ladies की तरफ से, husband was the only breadwinner and all that, or vice versa. The ladies were the breadwinner and the husband was taking care of the kids and all that. So but now it has become for last 1 year that husband has to work, wife has to work, kids has to work, because they cannot afford good living standard. And I'm not saying lavish living standard. In order to maintain the good living standard, they have to invest in different venues, like we explained, the crypto currency and the other investments. Definitely we are going to have it here at our podcast, and that is going to be a surprise for our viewers.
That's right. Since we discussed quite a few venues so far, Hussnain, you want to touch some more stuff which you think you have in your basket and you want to educate over a period of time through your podcast to your audience?
There are two things which I really wanted to focus on. And number one is severance of lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how you can have the detached house, and you can divide it in an easy word. I would say that how you can make the split and you can have the two houses. There are other details into it.
That's
too.
right.
Sometimes it can be from the detached. You can have two detached. Depend that what is the front of the house, right? And how big the lot is.
That's right.
And also depend that what kind of a zoning you can get it approved from the city. And this will be very big focus
Absolutely.
in coming
Since
up.
you have an experience of all this.
Because I have done that.
And not many people have an idea about this. I'm
So severance of lot, we will go into that. And then sometimes you can only have two semi-detached out of that one detached house. So detached house is basically which is not connected to any other house. It has its own identity. Then you can have the two houses you can have two detached or two semi-detached, but that depends that in which city the property is. And then the second thing which we will be focusing on, some people they are living in the house for 30 years, 40 years, and right now what they want to do, they wanted to demolish the house, they wanted to build this custom built house, right? What kind of permits they need, how they have to start, how if they want to start from the scratch, they want to build custom house, they need to really know that what kind of a cost they will be paying on,
right?
Because when you are demolishing that, either you can do just a reno, inside you can change every single thing and you can have extension over 20% or 30%. That again depends that what kind of a lot you have, how big the lot is, right? But if you want to demolish that and you want to build a brand new house
right from the scratch,
then there's a different cost to it. There's a development cost, blah blah blah. There are lots of things, and I have the experience in custom building, and also I have the experience in severance the lot, and having 2 houses, 3 houses, 4 houses. But we will also have the experts here too. They have done for years and years, so our viewers can be benefited from that as well.
That's right. That's wonderful. You've seen so far, we just touch base some of the portfolios and the venues of investment through traditional and non-traditional way, but there's a lot coming in future. Stay tuned, stay connected, and again I reiterate, subscribe this channel. Hussnain Hameed, thank you very much for being with us today. We learned a lot, and anything you want to say to your audience?
Yes, Azizi, we will be discussing further on. For example, you have talked about 5-6 things that where people can invest, and we will take one by one. Second thing, I will highly recommend people to follow up with our other episodes and other podcasts, and it is going to benefit them,
Absolutely.
And I will be doing one of the podcasts, or we can have the video over there at the farmhouse. We will show them that what kind of a benefits we are taking from that farmhouse. So the people who are thinking of investing in farmhouses, people who are thinking to invest in land, people who are thinking to invest in custom built houses, or people who want to buy a house and they want to do the severance, and they do not know where to start with, or people who want to invest in crypto and they don't know where to start with. And we don't want people to lose money. That's right. That's the main thing. Right. And we don't want people to lose money investing in restaurant business, in food business, in automotive business, in any business. So we like to cover each and everything with the experts.
Thank you. Thank you very much once again, Hussnain. And this is all for today. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. Until next time.
Thank you very much. And you stick to Hussnain Hameed and you will find the financial freedom, hopefully.